Tuesday was People with Disabilities Awareness Day, which allows people to network and advocate for better opportunities for the disabled. Taelyr Jackson joins us now with some positive changes taking place at the Department of Rehabilitation. Taylor.
Rich, more than 600,000 Oklahomans have a disability, yet the community often feels overlooked. The Department of Rehabilitation Services hopes to change that by helping more people with disabilities to enter into the workplace while raising awareness. Thanks to the Department of Rehabilitation Services youth program, Rachel McLemore is hard at work.
DLS really did change my life in a way, and I mean, they just did everything they could to help me.
McLemore is one of many Oklahomans who are assisted by DRS. She says they helped her gain confidence and independence she needed to be effective at home and in the workplace.
It's this feeling of doing things on my own. Like I don't, like for example, in my shoes, I don't need to call my mom to say, can we go to the bookstore? Or can we go such and such? Or I need a ride, can you get me there, you know? And so it's very rewarding to just have the feeling of saying, hey, I'm gonna go such and such, I'll be back later. You know?
She's now a communications officer with DRS and was helping during Tuesday's People with Disabilities Awareness Day just across the street from the Capitol at the Oklahoma History Center.
I go every day and I present and they always say, I've never heard of DRS. And I'm like, how have you not heard of us? So today is just recognizing that disability awareness, like it focuses in on the disability community and how we can support and navigate through those times.
Transition coordinator Renee Briscoe works with Oklahoma youth who have disabilities.
So we are working with ages 16 to 21, students with disabilities. We are also calling them transition age youth. And we're supporting them and providing them opportunities for investment, employment, independent living, providing them skills that they can gain in high school so that when they do graduate high school, they're prepared for life. We're wanting for brighter futures and more independent living skills.
The transition team focuses on helping students learn skills so they can compete for jobs.
We do have pre-employment transition services that we provide as well, and those are provided to students who may or may not even be a DRS client, potentially eligible, which means they could have a documented disability to receive our services. We do have a program that is statewide for our pre-employment transition services.
DRS helped McLemore reach many goals, including one of the ultimate experiences in gaining further independence, getting her driver's license.
I'm not gonna lie, that was such an amazing experience for me. I've been wanting to drive since I was 16. So like, I was in my mid to early 20s at the time, and so like, you know, high school me was like, yay!
Besides helping students with disabilities, the program contributes employees to the workforce to help fight against the labor shortage.
We are so dry right now with people working. In fact, I was at Subway today and it said due to workforce shortage, you may or may not experience long lines. So, I mean, any opportunity to be able to experience work will only help them after high school because there's such a need for work right now. It's so important that they gain the skills currently so that when they do graduate, they can have those to build their resume and have that skill already set to be able to work.
Disabled Oklahomans play an important role, as you all know, in our workforce and our economy. 40% of working age Oklahomans with disabilities are employed.
Representative Brian Hill was recognized on Tuesday for his work on House Bill 1711, which passed in 2022. The bill allowed for registered voters who are blind to receive their ballots electronically.
You are heard, you are seen, and you matter. You have the same ability to make a difference, and I encourage you to make sure that your voice You are seen and heard.
When you're out of sight, you're out of mind, and you have to be at 23rd and Lincoln, you have to be in Oklahoma City every once in a while to be communicating with these elected officials across our state.
Advocates' hard work is paying off. In 2022, the legislature allotted $32.5 million to the Department of Human Services to help clear the 13-year waiting list of the developmentally delayed Oklahomans who need assistance.
Everyone gets put on a waiting list. However, our last commission meeting, it was noted that we cleared Priority Group 1 and it's remained open. So anybody with Priority Group 1 level eligibility can get services more quickly, but it affects students as well as adults.
In 2022, there were more than 5,000 Oklahomans on the list. As of February, the number dropped to 3,240. DRS hopes small victories like this will encourage others to help advocate for disability rights.
You know, get involved in your local, the counselor, your DRS counselor, your school, talk to your legislators about disability. Any of those things would probably help, you know, understand the importance of supporting people with disabilities.
As an example, if you have a friend with a disability or you have a coworker with a disability, well, if they're struggling, you can recommend them to DRS and we will help you for starters. But if you have a friend with a disability, I would say just be there for them.
5 Oklahoma School of the Deaf athletes won a national award in football and volleyball this month. The students received recognition at the Capitol this week.